Morphin' time! Back to action.
What is going on? Welcome back to my MMPR life, and today we're going to be unboxing another lot. And as we all know, this lot is from a good friend of mine. We're going to just jump right into this lot, and I'm excited to show you guys what's in the box. So we're going to just push this back, and then we're going to just open up, and then we'll start with this bag of figures. Now these figures are, as you can see, we have a lot of SPD with their armor. I do have the Lightning Collection SPD team, but I didn't have the ones with the armor. We'll start with the yellow. Here we have yellow SPD. So she does have some, it looks like this figure was bitten a little bit. Also here in the legs. I think in the future I'm just gonna probably replace the yellow one so far. But that looks pretty cool with the armor. And then we have a Lightspeed Blue Ranger, which I was missing a Lightspeed because now I'm building the whole Lightspeed team and with their Megazord. So this is blue. Yeah, some minor paint chip there on the boot. Does not come with any weapons, which I don't mind because I can always get that later on. And it looks like there's probably a voice thing in here because we got the speakers and the button there. It's not working, but that's all good. But overall, it's not in bad shape. That's pretty cool. And then we have the Pink Ranger from SPD with her armor. These look pretty awesome with the armors compared to the regular ones. So the pink one is in pretty good condition. Just some minor paint chips, but nothing too crazy. Stuff like that doesn't really bother me. I can always touch up a little bit, like the hand there. A little bit of white paint there in the knuckles. I think this is gonna look really good on the display with the Zords, or the SPD Zords. And here we have red, great condition. Not bad. Then here we have Green Ranger. Now these, the center buttons, they go in, but I don't see any speaker, so I don't think these say anything. It looks pretty good. I forget this guy's name. I know he's like a dog. The Hound? I don't know, but here we have him in his armor. Pretty good. And then we have the, oh my god, I can't believe I'm zoning out. What's his name? He's the cop guy. Forget his name. Sorry, my apologies. But we have him here with his nice armor. It looks really nice with the gold, blue, and white together. Helmet looks pretty good. All right, and then we have blue with the armor. Not bad. It's crazy how I'm just like looking now, like all the screws that these figures have, like wow. Like compared to now, everything is, you know, kind of cheap plastic and barely or any screws, but I feel like I'm appreciating the retro figures more. That's why I'm actually shifting most of my newer stuff to like retro stuff. Just like them. I just like how they feel and look. So all right, so that's blue. And then here we have this Power Rangers coin flip thing. I've seen this this so many times and I never had one of these. And you just press this button and then it pops out. So you have a cool photo of the MMPR team, and then here basically you just put this coin. I guess we put in a coin. Reminds me of the Blades, or I think I'm saying that wrong or right, I don't know. But there's Rita. So you put one of these coins in there, and I think you're supposed to, like, I think you play with other people and you just put it on the ground and then open it and then it pops out and then it's supposed to turn, I think. I don't know, my apologies, but this is pretty cool to add to the collection. And they have so many of these as well, I've seen, of the coins, but this is Rita Repulsa. So yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to see how I put this back now. All right, so that's cool. And then we have little cute miniature Zords here from the Thunder Megazord. I thought it was cool. It's nice to put on the shelf, like on your desk. Here we have the Pink Ranger, the Firebird. Look how tiny and cute that is. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna find some space there on my desk. And then here we have the unicorn. That's pretty cool. I think this was actually one of the party favors, actually, yeah. And we have the griffin. That's pretty dope. And this is the lion. It's pretty cool there. I have to clean it up a little bit. Not that much detail there in the helmet, but you can tell what it is. All right, so that's that. All right, so far we have our Lightspeed Blue Ranger, and then we have the full SPD team with their armor, and the miniature Thunder Megazord little figurines, and also the, I'm gonna call this the Power Rangers Blade. And then now we're gonna just move these out the way so we can see what else is in the box. All right, so let's see what else we got. All right, we're gonna just jump right into this one of my favorite ones here. So here we have some decals for the Morpher 1993, and this is basically the original Green Ranger Morpher, and it still works. That's pretty cool. The coin does come off, has Velcro. I think this is 3D printed coin. But overall, this is pretty awesome. I was like, I need one of these because I only have the Master Morpher for Tommy. So this is definitely gonna look nice in the Tommy section, especially right after I put these decals on this. And this actually is the same one as, I'm just gonna bring around the other Morphers that I have. This is the one that comes with the Blade Blaster. Now this decal was put upside down because it's supposed to go like this, right? But yeah, it's the same. So this is the original, and I'm thinking, like, put them down in the comments. Like, I'm just thinking of maybe leaving these without the black decal, just because like I've mentioned before in the show, when they are morphing, they're holding these morphers without the black labels in the sequence. I'll try to put a photo up. I've done it before, but I'll put it again so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But then it's like you can also see them with the labels. There's different versions of them, but I don't know, I'm trying to go as retro as possible with these. And then another morpher that I grew up with is this hologram one with Jason. I don't know if you've guys seen this before. It's pretty almost the same. And it has the buttons on the top, so. I think that's what it says, actually. It has 3 buttons, right? Okay. So you hear the T-Rex and Go-Go Power Rangers. Oh, and that as well. All right. So we have a lot of morphers here. All right, so definitely excited about that Green Ranger one. So it can pop out a little bit more. I think I'm gonna paint this one just a little bit, just because the paint looks a little dull, but overall it's a great piece to have. And I just wanna spice it up a little bit. All right, on to the next thing. Let's see what we have. All right, so it looks like here we have the Astro Delta Megazord, and this is the one that's combined already. This is not the transforming one. So it comes with his sword and his gun there. So this is in great condition. I'm gonna just put this down so you guys can, so I can get it closer to you. Comes with the shield, which attaches in the back. Which is pretty cool. But the condition on this is like, so this piece is the piece that I'm missing on my diorama for in space. I do have the huge Hasbro version of the Megazord, but I didn't have the Delta version. So now here we have the combination. And this is, I don't know, maybe 9 inches tall. So I just have to figure out if I have to make room for this on the diorama, because right now it's pretty packed. Besides a little bit of dust here and there, like it is looking pretty good. These come off as well, the missiles. I don't want to take them off, but they do come off. Head barely turns left and right. The fists do come out, so when you press this button, they come down. So that's pretty cool. So I can just pose them like that, and with his Zord up. So this is a piece that I was missing. It's all in one piece. All right. Now, I'll put you to the side. Let's see what else got. All right, so it looks like the final piece, which is kind of left it for the end because it's a bigger piece. It is the Lightspeed Rescue Super Train Megazord. Dun dun dun. All right, so here we have the Red Ranger's train. Here we go. Now, this is all in one piece. Besides the dust here and there, it's in pretty good condition. You can see some scratches. I didn't see any dents or anything. The stickers are still intact. I did order new stickers because there is some stickers that are missing. And obviously I know that because I saw what was in the box already, just to get an idea. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. Now with the Red Ranger, we know that if you remove this piece, we have his fist and it opens, which that's pretty cool. And this is obviously the front part of the train. And I'll show you guys at the end of the video this Super Train Megazord transformed. So like that you can see the behemoth of this Zord. All right, so that's Red Ranger. And then we have the Blue Ranger. Now this is pretty much the same. All the stickers are intact. No issues there. I believe the stickers that I ordered from BD15, they just look a little bit brighter. I got the glossy version, but again, these are fine. I had to get the full set because just to bring it a little bit alive. But other than that, seems pretty good. And here we have the other fist of the Blue Ranger. It didn't come with a weapon. Can't remember. Does he have a weapon? I feel like every Megazord has a weapon. One just didn't come with it if he does have one, but that's your Blue Ranger. And then we have the Green Ranger. which is going to be the torso part, I believe. A little dusty, but that's easy to clean up. And then I believe here is where the actual, where's the head missing? Oh no, it's up here. I'm trying to see if I remember. Here is the Megazord's head. Pretty cool. And then here, I'm getting ahead of myself. Here, you just put this as for the chest part. So that's pretty cool. Let me just put this down for a second. All right, that's your green Megazord. And it comes with these missiles too. These little yellow missiles, which is pretty cool. And then next we have the Pink Ranger, number 5. It's pretty much the same. All the stickers are there. Only thing with, I believe, is just the leg parts. Like when you try to push this down to clip it, it looks like the little hinge part here that holds it down, that connects to this piece. No, sorry, that connects to this piece. Here, it looks like part of it is broken. So when you put it down, it doesn't clip. So that's the only thing. Other than that, it's fine. It's fine to transform it anyway. See, it's pretty sturdy there. That's one of the legs. So yeah, that's the Pink Ranger Zord. And then last but not least, we have the Yellow Zord. Same thing with the foot. And this one, the same, you can't clip it here because this red piece, part of the mechanism is, I think, broken. You hear the, I have to put some oil, like some spray of something for the hinges there, but pretty much the same. All stickers are there. All right, now what I'm gonna do now is make sure there's nothing else. All right, so that's it for that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put everything on the table like that. You guys can see everything we got today, and then I'm gonna have the super train already built so you guys can see how big he is. All right, so here we have the full lot on the table. We have the Astro Delta Megazord, and then we have the full team of the Power Rangers SPD with their armor. We have the Super Train Megazord, and then we have a Lightspeed Blue Ranger. We have the Green Ranger Morpher, and we have Power Rangers thing with the coins, and then we have the miniature Thunder Megazord figures there, also with some decals for the Morpher itself. That's pretty much it for this lot. This is super cool, especially the Super Train. He's super tall. Now I have to find a place to put him in, and yeah, so if you guys are following in my social media, I'll put them in the bio. I will definitely post at some point where I'm going to be adding these figures and Megazords into the collection. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. There is a lot of people tuning into the channel but not subscribing, so would much appreciate if you guys, if you do like the videos, just hit that bell icon, hit that you guys get notified when I do post a new video. And if you have any comments, just put them down in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. This is Ariel Diaz. Peace.
The world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you, always.